Hey everybody, welcome back to Runaway Trains. Today, what do we have here, Drake?
A Walther's Trainline Union Pacific GP15-1.
That's a nice engine. That's like a 4-axle, right?
Yeah, it is.
Can we get it out of the box and get a closer look at that? We're going to kind of do our little sort of loose review, unboxing, maybe learn a little bit about it as we go. Any of you viewers out there have this engine from Walther's, the Trainline? I don't know what they call this, a Trainline series maybe? And let's take a look what you got there, Drake. It's kind of like a diagram of the engine and some info there about attaching the couplers.
Looks like we got the snow plows in here.
Let's bring it down a little closer. What do we got here, Drake?
Snow plow.
Okay.
A couple snow plows. But we're here for the engine.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. Look at that. The horns just fell off.
We lost the horn?
We lost the horns.
Did it break off or it just kind of came out? Looks like it might have broke off. Maybe we're handling it a little too rough, but that's fine. A little CA glue. We're going to be fine. We're going to be in business again. I'm going to move it here so we can get a better look at that.
Look at that.
I can see right off the bat we've got some nice detail. UPY. Let me get my glasses on. Let me see what that says. There we go. UPY 693 Union Pacific. You can see the shield logo there. In real small letters there, it says GP15-1.
I'll turn it around to the front.
And there's that classic nose that you see on this type of engine.
Turn around to the other side. Same thing.
I mean, the paint is really crisp. You know, the lines, black lines that outline the red lettering are just fantastic. Really, really tight looking.
And the back.
And I see that there's some gels there, like for the headlamps or the rear lamps. We'll know when we put this on the layout, do we actually get some, what do they call it, reversible lights or directional lighting?
Directional lighting.
Yeah. I like this. Let's take a look at the top there.
And then for the top.
I see some like rivet detail on the front hood there. Not much going on the top here, but maybe that's how the engine actually is. I see a few fans in the back there.
Here's the underside.
Let's turn it all the way over. Let's take a look. And what does that say? Walther's.
Okay, you can see the motor in there.
Flywheel motor, right?
Yeah. And the fuel tank is actually metal. It's actually...
So it may have some weight to it.
Yeah.
It's a nice looking engine. I mean, you know, when you get something like this for Christmas, you can't help but get excited.
Yeah, and also it's kind of a bummer that the horn...
That's okay.
Came
you know,
off.
I'm sure everybody out there has opened up a model before and broke one of the handrails or the horn or a coupler or something by accident. It happens. You know, we're pretty handy with the CA glue. We'll make it work. Let's take it over to the layout.
Alright. Let's use the re-railer because this is a new engine.
Trusty re-railer. And Drake actually took a few seconds to, you know, put on a splay of cars here. A splay. I don't even know if that's a word. There it is.
Now I just want to do some local switching because it is a 4-axle, so we just want to run some locals.
Man, that thing's quiet too.
Barely even hear it. I made it that realistic.
That harbor took off one of the coil covers. So you can see we got those lights in reverse working pretty good. So I'm going to come on around here to the front and you see how it looks from the front when we get those lights on. There you go. The number boards are not lit, but you got that nice double headlight in the front.
Yeah. We could actually do some switching right now. I'm just gonna take this boxcar and put it in the front of the train. I'm just gonna back that up just a little bit.
What do we got? Some like hand ops here.
Well, I don't know how I would also. I don't know how I would do it. So.
Would we see a Union Pacific and a CP rail on the same line somewhere around
Probably
country?
not, but this is
know.
model railroading, so.
I think we might have seen that somewhere. Usually you see those UP engines with the big American flag on it. I don't know what those are, like some kind of, the toaster engines. Those are really cool.
The Dash 9s.
Dash 9s, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I really love the Union Pacific paint scheme. And this one really looks good.
So I'm just gonna drop off the box cars with the box car.
I'm going to come up over here.
The box car with the box cars. Now I'm gonna go in there and uncouple it. This is why I used to uncouple the trains.
All right, let's get it going then. See if I can get it closer for you there. This little trick with the stick we learned from SoCal Scale Models. The guy we love to watch when he does his operations.
Yeah. You just gotta fit it in between the couplers. Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a chopstick or a wooden skewer, and we just grind down the tip to a point, and it fits right in between the coupler.
And then just take it and just twist it,
And
and
just
it
put it down in between there, twist it, and boom,
comes right out.
comes out.
And the signal also drops down to red as soon as it reverse.
We drop that red signal over there. You can see we're having fun doing some switching. I don't know. I'd rate this Walther's train pretty high as far as the quietness of the engine. Is very silent. It runs real slow. Can you do a little crawl for us here? I mean, I think it's running real great. It's not like jumping. It just kind of eases into the motion there.
Yeah, real gentle.
I'll give them a 2 thumbs up. How about you, Drake? 2
Yeah.
thumbs?
Yep. I love these little engines. Let's see if I could actually get it this time.
I suppose anybody who is into like distressing the trains and, you know, making them look dirty and stuff, you wouldn't feel too bad about doing it with this, because I don't think these are terribly expensive. Like, I wouldn't do this with one of my $500 engines, but
Yeah, like I want to do it like with a rivet counter or a scale train, so something like that. I wouldn't do it with those, but these with this little engine, yeah, definitely I'll put some graffiti on there or just something, weather it a little bit.
we've got a video, if you want to check in our list, of a Union Pacific engine that is the most graffitied engine we've ever seen, ever. You could check that out. It was speeding through the Glendale passenger station one day, and we just happened to capture it. I mean, this train is borderline psychedelic. There's so much graffiti on it.
So much graffiti, like both sides, front, rear, every single part of the train, just graffiti.
If I remember, I'll put the link in the description for you to check it out. But anything else, Drake, before we wrap up?
Not really.
Well, we want to wish everybody a happy new year. Thank you for supporting and watching our channel. And what do we always say? Thanks for watching Runaway Trains. We'll see you on the next run.